Hello, I'm Annie Otoku and welcome to my review of One Piece chapter 1011. Okay, so starting with the cover, it is as usual amazing. You got some characters swimming in like a giant glass, it's all bright and colourful, they've all got ice creams. I know the Straw Hat's favourites ice creams were revealed, so I have to check if they've got their favourites in this picture. I'm definitely jealous of Nomi's ice cream. So this chapter starts and Kid and Killer vs Big Mom is officially in full swing. Big Mom's charging at them with this giant ball of light and Kid's like, hold on, I thought we destroyed the lightning one. Obviously I think Big Mom got a new one based on what it seems. We didn't really get to see it, we saw it had like lips and stuff, but it basically just looks like a giant ball of light and they just absolutely shoot at the skull, causing a giant hole. So I thought that was pretty cool, to be honest. So back on the roof of the skull, Law's about to teleport himself and Zoro away. And he says something very interesting. Kid just awakened. Now, it's unclear, at least in my opinion, whether Kid has awakened since the last time we saw him. Like, maybe in the 2 years, or maybe, sometime before Wano, or if he only just awakened. I also really have no clue what his awakening will be like, because with other Paramecias it's pretty obvious, like Doflamingo can control string, so the surroundings turn into string. Same with Katakuri, the surroundings turn into mochi, but he's just got magnetic powers, so I don't know how, but I'm excited to see how he exactly will awaken. Then we get to the absolute hype of this chapter. Kaido says to Luffy, "You're enjoying this. The more intense this situation gets, the bigger your smile gets." Which makes me think they're starting to get some sort of a respect for each other, since they are both quite strong. So Luffy and Kaido run at each other, and it's much like that scene with Roger and Whitebeard, because they don't even touch, but the hockey kind of meets, and it just sends this giant explosion. And I found it so weird to see Luffy fighting on this level with someone like Kaido, but it really shows me that maybe Luffy's starting to become Yonko level, and this is going to be such a cool fight. I mean, it already has been from what I've seen. We then cut to Kid and Killer inside the skull, and we see that Hawkins is there, and it seems like he's planning to finish them off. I'm not sure if he was ordered to, but what I think happens is he kind of did a tarot reading to see, okay, is Kaido going to lose here? And, it said that Kaido was going to win, so he's like, okay, I got to get in Kaido's good books. I'll go and kill some of his enemies. But yeah, he's trying to, attack them, and Killer's just go on ahead, and, Kid, obviously goes on ahead. So this makes me think that it's going to be Killer vs Hawkins. That'll be an interesting fight to see, since thinking about it, I don't think we've seen Killer fight that much, really. We have a little bit with Kaido, but yeah. As for Big Mom vs Kid, I don't think he's going to do it alone. Maybe Law or Zoro will come and help him, because yeah, I don't think he can handle that alone, even with this awakening. We then get to see Usopp, Toma and Nomi, and we also get to see that Page 1 has grabbed onto the back of the dog, and Usopp and Nomi are desperately trying to get him off, and we get this funny scene where Nomi's like, aim for the weak point, and Usopp's like, oh yeah, should I shoot him in the eye, the nose, the Adam's apple, all these really dirty tricks essentially, so that's pretty funny. And then we get Toma, who's like, okay, I should get to the performance hall and get all the bad guys to fight on our side, and then I'm okay to die. And it's actually a really nice scene, because you see Toma is actually very nervous, because you got to remember, she's still a kid, and she's kind of like, I'm so scared. And it's also a really nice scene for Usopp, because then Usopp's like, it's okay, Toma, and he actually starts fighting very seriously. Usopp and Toma may be some of my favourite characters in this chapter, because it's a really nice scene, and it shows both their characters quite well. So Usopp uses a fireworks star, and then some exploding pine cones, and I think he comes close to defeating Page 1, but I don't think Page 1's down yet. But he actually might be with what happens at the end of this chapter. They then run into Big Mom, and to be honest, I was in shock when I first saw this. I honestly was not sure where this was going to go, because Usopp and Nomi can't fight Page 1, Big Mom. At first I was like, okay, maybe they'll team up with Kid and maybe help him a tiny bit. But no, instead, Big Mom sees Otoma and they start talking like they're old friends. And it's actually really cute. And I always thought Big Mom was more of an innocent character than we think, because She seems like an actually pretty nice character. It's just she's been manipulated for quite a bit of her life. And so yeah, Toma tells her that Kaido's men destroyed the village, and Big Mom just boom hits page 1, and yeah, he might be down. I'm not really sure. Ulti's also around, so they still got to deal with her, but Big Mom's on our side now, so that's good. She probably may switch back eventually. I don't know. I don't know if her and Kid will still fight. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.